Anyone can complete a hardcore Nuzlocke of a Pokemon game, but what if we took things even further? The usual hardcore Nuzlocke rules apply here, but we can only use the worst ranked Pokemon out there, and to make it even more annoying on us for no reason, I'll only be allowed to use Pokeballs to catch every Pokemon, so let's see how this goes. We unfortunately can't use any of the starters for this Masochist run, but I am going to pick Torchic because that gives our rival Mudkip, which according to the Nuzlocke tier list, Swampert's the best Pokemon you can have in the Nuzlocke. The pickings early on in this game are pretty slim compared to Fire Red and Leaf Green where we had more Pokemon that we could get early on, but one Pokemon we can get is Wurmple. Actually, we get two Wurmples in a way because we can have Beautifly and Dustox on our team, which is a pretty decent start. They're pretty low ranked in Nuzlocks. I don't know why, but this level 2 Wurmple is being incredibly stubborn. I have a single Pokeball left, and if I don't get it, I am whiffing my Route 1 encounter. Come on, Pokeball. This is the last chance we have.
Nope.
Not even a Shake Wurmple. I mean, luckily we can get Wurmple on like 3 other routes, but am I really gonna whiff 5 Pokeballs on a level 2 Wurmple? I can't. Okay, if I go for Scratch, would it have killed? Did I misplay by not going for Scratch? Okay, that was my fault. Understandable. We'll just go to the next route. Get another Wurmple. We got the Petalburg Woods too. It's fine. We're interrupting this broadcast with breaking news. I finally launched some merch. We're calling this the Legally Distinct Shiny Blob shirt, which is a lot to swallow, featuring this very cool and very legally distinct blue blob character with a cool yellow mustache. The shirts are embroidered and came out way better than I thought they would, and look at all of these cool people wearing my merch. I've been struggling with a cool merch idea for a while, and I want to give a special shout out to my artist Sen, who designed this legally distinct blob guy and also made some of the other art that we use on the channel, like my channel icon. Buy one now with my link in the description, and if you do, make sure you tweet a picture of it at me at PaPaSea11 on Twitter, also linked in the description. I'm super excited about this and very happy with how it turned out, and now back to the video. Okay, we actually have a little bit of a problem whiffing that Wurmple. I just realized that Shiftry, which is on this route 103, is one of the other encounters we can get besides Wurmple. So if I get a Shiftry here, or rather a C-Dot here, I think there's only one other chance to get a Wurmple, meaning we're gonna have to omit either Beautifly or Dustox, which is pretty terrible. But on the bright side, having C-Dot would be very good for the first gym. So is it really that bad? I don't know. We could technically get C-Dot on a later route, but that's a little bit later in the game. I guess we're gonna go with whatever we get first. We get Wurmple first, that's on the team. If we get C-Dot first, that's on the team. And we get Wurmple. A little bit unfortunate because the more I thought about it, I think C-Dot was the better option, but at least we guarantee you get 2 bugs. This time I actually weakened it. Can we get it on the first ball? On the first Pocket Monster ball. Perfect. I'll name you Bug. Our Bug is evolving at level 7. I think we want Beautifly. I'm going to assume that Beautifly is going to be better against Roxanne because I think Beautifly has access to more grass moves. I don't know which one evolves to Beautifly. Is it Silcoon or Cascoon? I'm gonna guess Silcoon because, like, Silk? Which one is this? Little did I know that although I was disappointed by not being able to get Beautifly, this Dustox would be pivotal later on in the game. So Dustox is about to learn Confusion, and that's it. So I think we might have to do a hardened Confusion strat, kind of similar to what we did in Generation 1 when we had the Butterfree. I also just realized there's some trainers with Poochyena, aren't there? Doesn't the Team Aqua Grunt have a Poochyena? How am I going to beat a Poochyena? I am dodging every trainer I possibly can. Unfortunately, this youngster cannot dodge him. I thought this youngster had a Zigzagoon. First battle, Poochyena. What do I do, chat? Poison Sting? If I get the poison here, the run is saved. Oh, actually, I did way more damage than I thought. Maybe I'm fine. I'm 6 levels above. Howl's a little scary. 2 more Poison Stings should do it. Maybe a crit will happen. There's the poison. Next one's gonna knock out. Let's go, Bug. It's a Bug's life around here, Poochyena. First battle. 1. So proud. Into Petalburg. Gotta teach Wally how to catch Pokemon, even though we barely know how to catch Pokemon because I missed 5 Pokeballs on the first Wurmple. You know, if missing that Wurmple ends up screwing the run because I missed the C-Dot because of that, I'll be so mad. Round 104. Can I get anything on 104? Wait. Meryl. I can catch this. That's huge. Because it's a water type and good for Roxanne. I want to name it Stuart after Stuart Little, but it is a girl. Is it okay if I name it? You know, girls could be named Stuart. Who cares? I need a Beautifly. That's a Poochyena. That's like, wait, I could catch a Poochyena. I didn't even realize that. I have to catch this. This is the first encounter. I mean, again, I feel like I would rather have the Beautifly, but since I have the Meryl, I don't need the Beautifly for Roxanne. I'm catching it. I may have slightly cheated by accident. I know my very first encounter was definitely Wurmple. Whatever, chat. It's whatever. It's working out. I just assumed that Mightyena was above C tier. You know what's crazy? Plusle and Minun are ranked in B tier. Okay, why am I having such a hard time catching Pokemon today? 1 shake, 2 shake, 3. We did it, chat. I am naming it Dog. Can you guys take a guess on what the nicknaming theme is here? Take a wild guess. The grunt was easy for us getting through the forest as well. Made it to Rustboro City. Roxanne should be no problem because we have Stuart. You know, I've seen Stuart Little. All I remember from that movie is that he was an orphan. Like, what is the point of that movie besides him being an orphan? I believe on this route we have some encounters. We're at 116. I feel like Delcatty's gotta be down. Yeah, Delcatty's D tier, so we get Skitty. Oh, and Whisper. But I don't want Whisper because Whisper's gonna be in the tunnel, and it's the only encounter in the tunnel. So ideally, anything but Whisper here would be perfect. We get the Whisper. The one encounter I didn't want, we get the Whisper. So now we just lose another encounter just like we lost a C-Dot. Great game, great game. You know, even though we missed 2 possible encounters because of other encounters, this is not bad. Let's just fight Roxanne. I'm overthinking this. I have a water type. It's the first gym. Meryl's gonna be fine. And if it's not fine, then we restart and get a C-Dot. And it will be fine. Come on, Stuart. 4 times super effective water gun. Maybe I should have edged Stuart, don't be weird, chat, to level up to 16 after killing this Geodude. That might have been smart. Or 15 into 12. 1 hit KO, no sturdy up in here. Roxanne's Nose Pass was a little bit scary because it has good bulk and she also has 2 potions to heal it up. Luckily for us, Roxanne didn't go for the best moves on her Nose Pass, bailing us out for our very first gym badge. I should also mention that this playthrough was streamed live on my Twitch channel, linked in the description, so follow me over there so you can watch these videos live and get a behind the scene looks on how these videos are made. We got a badge though. Happy about that. Can I get away with fighting just the guy on the right here? I think I can. If I'm quick with it, I think I can. And on like, they have like a shelf or like with like those tags and like they hang on the tags or whatever. And there's this little bundle. Oh, I should have moved. I was too busy talking, too busy yapping. I was too busy yapping and the other trainer saw me. I think there's also an optional rival fight here. Because it's optional, I'm not doing it. Although because of the way the run is structured, I probably should do it. I'll do it. I'll look up the team. He's gonna have a Lotad and then his starter Mudkip. Lotad shouldn't be a problem. Mudkip, terrifying. Wait, Slugma? For this rival fight, I looked at the team for Ruby and Sapphire by accident and not Emerald, which happens a lot throughout this run, so I was surprised to see that he led with a Slugma. We have Meryl to neutralize it, and you already know how we take care of the Mudkip. It's a bug's life around here. It's a bug's world too, and Mudkip's just living in it. Okay, if it went for Bide again, that would have been terrifying. But thankfully, Brendan's stupid, and didn't go for Bide a second time. Now we go to the township of Dewford and have a few options for encounters and can get this Goldenrod. Because I love Seeking and how great it was in the Fire Red and Leaf Green video, I go right to Petalburg City and fish up a Goldeen and name it Fish. I was a bit too hasty since we really don't need Goldeen at this moment in time, and I neglected to realize that this was also the only area we could get a core fish, meaning no Crawdaunt for us. When we're limiting our pool of Pokemon to only the worst Pokemon available, whiffing encounters like this isn't ideal, especially since it's not my first whiff this early on in the run. For the Granite Cave in Dewford, the options are Nose Pass if we come back here later with Rock Smash, or Geodude. We're going to need Geodude anyway as it's a ground type Pokemon for Watson, and this is the only chance we have to get it until then, so of course I get the dude, and the dude abides, and if you disagree, yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man. With our new Pokemon and some evolutions, we can finally take on Brawly's fighting type gym. A deceivingly hard gym leader, I feel like, in Gen 2. Go for literally any other move besides Seismic Toss, and I'm fine. Keep going for bulk ups for all I care. We outspeed is going to be a 2-hit KO. Clean 2-shot, Confusion for the knockout, into Meditite, and then into the big bad sack of potatoes. I'm going to go for Gust first because I think it'll do more through the Reflect, or through the Light Screen rather. That's not terrible damage. Vital Throw always crits, 46 HP down to 43. Vital Throw doesn't always crit apparently, I'm wrong. Let's go for Confusion. That did 3 damage. No potions. Bulk up, don't care. Makuhita, you're about to be swimming with the fishes and not my fish. Because my fish is cool. Wait, you have a berry. Actually, you might live a hit. Hold on. Doesn't matter. Critical hit. It's a bug's life, baby. Next, we're at 110 north of Slateport City. We can get either a Gulpin or an Oddish. Blossom is a usable Pokemon, and unfortunately, Vileplume isn't. Swalot also happens to be my favorite Pokemon, as you probably know, but instead we encounter Oddish, so I catch and name it Dish, which is perfect for this upcoming rival fight. This fight is infamous, as I'm sure you hear in every Generation 3 challenge run, but we match up so well with Bug taking down the Lombre, Stewart on the Slugma, and our new Oddish on the Marshtomp. Dustox continues to be our MVP because it's a bug's life, baby, taking us all the way into Mauville City where we encounter another bug Pokemon in Illumise that I name Bug2, naturally, then fight Watson with the dude. Our rock is solid for Watson. That's a really weird sentence to say out loud. I did not realize how weird it was when I wrote that down. But Geodude takes down the first few Pokemon with ease, but we have a bit of trouble with his Ace Manectric. It eventually causes us to switch out our Geodude and sending out our dog. I'm good. I went for Tackle, honestly. It's physical. If I break through, I'm good. Shockwave, we should live, right? Unless we get hit by a crit. Dustox bails us out yet again, however, for our third gym badge. Could I get any encounters on the fiery path? Could get Torkoal. So it's gonna be Slugma, Torkoal, or Machop here. And I believe Slugma and Torkoal are the only two options for fire types. So I think I'd rather have one of those, even though Machop is still really good. So what's our encounter? Give me a Torkoal. Give me a Torkoal. It's a Machop. Machop is good. Don't get me wrong. But the only two fire types we could get are Torkoal and Slugma, which are only here. And Machop is everywhere. Punch. I couldn't even punch. What else is Dark weak to? Bug? Fighting? Is that it? Is Dark only weak to Bug and Fighting? Oh, I guess Fairy, but that's not in this game. On this route, we have a 75% chance to get Spinda, one of the worst possible Pokemon, and a 25% chance to get Slugma, one of the very few opportunities to get a fire type. If I get this 25% chat, I'll be so happy. First step, we get an encounter. It's a Spinda. Watch my next encounter be a Slugma. We made it to Fall Upper Town. Lots of stuff to do here. A few items we could get. And finally, what is our encounter going to be? Seviper! Okay, I'll take it. That's like fine. The snake Pokemon. You already know what I'm naming it. Then we get a Solrock named Sun in the Meteor Falls, praise the sun god, and have to fight against Maxie at Mount Chimney with our new Punch and Rock to take care of him in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. On the way to Laverage Town, I get a Spoink that I named Pig after your mother, of course, then get this Why Not egg for later because we can use Wobbuffet apparently. Then fight Flannery's Fire-type gym. This was a bit anticlimactic since we have Azumarill to sweep her team like they're the Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals, much like the Indiana Pacers did, playing only very injured teams all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. If you've seen my Nuzlocke before, things tend to really heat up around the midpoint of the game, so stay tuned. Next, we take a quick detour to the desert for a Sandshrew named Mole, get the Armaldo fossil, and of course a Cacnea named Cactus. I was very excited about this because I have a weird fixation on cactuses, or maybe it's cacti, and I never really get to use Cacnea. Now for gym badge number 5, and boy do I feel alive. We have Dustox with Protect to counter Slacking's Truant ability, which means it can't attack every other turn, and Machoke for fighting type moves against his other normal type foes. This works out well until I realized we made a bit of an oopsie by forgetting to teach Toxic to Dustox, which is just basically an auto win when you also have Protect against Slacking. But at this point, my Game Boy Advance coincidentally glitched out and my game reset, so I guess we have to fight our dad again. This time we make it to the Slacking easily again, and you already know we use Dustox with Toxic to protect and stall out the Slacking for the badge because it's a bug's life, baby. Give me, yes, first try. Little did I know that Carvanha would be an absolute powerhouse once it evolves to Sharpedo, but our luck with Dark-type Pokemon hasn't been the best in this run since we whiffed all of our chances at Shiftry, another Dark-type Pokemon, and our only death at the moment is another Dark-type in Mightyena. Then after that we get a Tropius named Banana and clear out the weather in situ by picking up some hail and fighting our neighbor. After we reach Fortree City, I go back to Mauville to get the mail for this lady, try my best to write Fortnite in the mail of course, then give it to her in exchange for the coin case so we can finally gamble a ton and get some useful TMs for Winona's gym. The Mauville City Game Corner has amazing TMs like Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Flamethrower, making it one of the best game corners in all of Pokemon. Although I got some really bad luck on roulette, constantly gambling on the purple Wynots, and it went on every single ball but the purple Wynot. I do some other things in the game around here as well, like get some evolutions and even get lucky enough to encounter an Absol that we catch next to Fortree City, then head in to fight Winona with the plan of leading with Cast Form, and let's just see how this goes. No Perish Song, give me a 1-hit KO. Okay, Safeguard. Okay, she is going to go for, what's she gonna go for? Like a potion. So if I Sunny Day here, well, she's gonna go to Pelipper next, probably. And if I Sunny Day, I'm not gonna knock it. I might as well just go for Ice Beam twice. Okay, there we go. Down goes Swablu. A little unfortunate we didn't just get a 1-hit KO right off the rip, but I think Pelipper's coming in next. Tropius. Yeah, I'm just gonna Ice Beam. Okay, Protect. That's fine. Shockwave. Double protect, whatever. Lives with 1 HP. I thought she would have 2 heals, but I guess she only has 1 because she hasn't used the second one, and there's been 2 other times after that where she had red HP. Okay, down goes Pelipper. So now it is just Skarmory and Altaria. The issue with Altaria is if I switch, it's just gonna Dragon Dance. Thankfully, I went to Skarmory first. I could have gotten in big trouble there. I think I Confuse Ray. It hits itself, very good. I'll Shockwave again. I actually don't want it to hit itself here. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. I guess I go to Slow Rock? I don't know if Grumpig gets Ice Beam, but maybe I should have taught it Ice Beam too. Okay, there's Dragon Dance. A little scary. A second Dragon Dance. Critical hit. I think we're fine. Psychic so I don't miss. Oh, now she heals. Another critical hit. Cool. Okay, I think if we don't crit, we're fine. Here comes the sun. Down goes Altaria. We did it. It only took way longer for us to prepare for this battle than I thought it would. Then, right before we reach Lilycove City, we get the 1% encounter to get Kecleon, which was also the only Pokemon we get on this route anyway. Then go in the Safari Zone for a Natu, the one encounter I didn't want here since Giraffe Rig or even Heracross would have been much cooler. Then into Mount Pyre to get a Duskull, with the only other option being the very rare Chimecho, but I think I'd rather have a Duskull for the upcoming Psychic-type gym. Also in Lilycove City, we take on the optional rival fight, then go to Team Magma's hideout where I totally forgot we can get a Torkoal encounter that I named Turtle, of course. Then, in typical PaPaSea Nuzlocke fashion, I'm put into a pretty bad situation as a result of me just yapping live on stream and not really paying attention, and also not knowing there's a very important fight that's about to happen, and I may be a little bit underleveled. Do I fight the leader here? No, right? I don't think I do. You do? Hello, Maxie. Was he in 37?
It was at this moment that C knew he had messed up.
Okay, that worked out. That didn't knock out? Oh, +1. Okay, so neutral. Wait, no. Yeah, +1. Alright, I'm gonna slash. Goes for a wing attack. Okay, so Punch dies, Dish dies, Banana dies. Pig probably dies because it's not at full health for some reason. I have to go to Stewart. Air Cutter, 112. Down to 77. Oh, we tanked that. Just don't crit me again. And die to this Ice Beam. Don't crit me. 77 down to 39. I could maybe take one. That did 38. Critical hit. Out of my face, you stupid ugly bat. Okay, Camerupt. I know we can just bop the Camerupt. Okay, now here's the thing. Mightyena is at really low health. If I switch, I need a water type move for the Camerupt. So I have to switch back into Stewart. I might have to go to Tropius. It's gonna Earthquake. Okay, I'm gonna go to Dish. I'm gonna take a hit. Oh my gosh, he's super potioned. I should have stayed in. Goes for takedown. A lot of damage there, buddy. Second super potion. This gives me a chance to get the defense drop from acid or get the poison. Or a crit, which is like kind of nice. Swagger. Okay, if I break through, huge. Huge. If I don't, huge but in a bad way. Come on, Dish. I'm not gonna choke, but I'm switching to the choke. Don't get it twisted, chat. These swaggers will be the end of me. Come on, Punch. Still got the Camerupt. Can I take an Earthquake? I probably can, but can I take an Earthquake after a Confusion hit? Probably not. Alright, Jedi Mind Tricks time. I go to Banana. He's gonna Earthquake. Why would he not Earthquake here? Cool. Now, he's not gonna Earthquake. He's gonna take down... He's gonna Rock... Is Rock Slide super effective? I actually don't know. If I'm part Grass type... If I'm Grass Flying and I'm hit with a Rock type move, is it super effective? Genuine question. I don't know. I could switch to a Azumarill here, which I think would take a Rock Slide at 42. Actually, I don't think it will. I'm just gonna Stomp. Amnesia's fine. Okay, 2 Amnesias. I'm not going to Azumarill now. Man, if only... I keep saying if only on Sharpedo, but Sharpedo doesn't have a Water type move. And it's dead. Okay, there's Rock Slide. 121. That's not even a crit. Punch resists. So it's gonna Rock Slide again or Amnesia. 69, nice. Down to 51. I'm definitely faster. I think this thing's gotta weigh a lot. I'm gonna go for Low Kick. 1 HP. Punch, can you live an Earthquake? I know I'm faster. It has 1 HP. Magical Leaf can't miss. Maxie made me lose 2 Pokemon. Sharpedo, you are such a cool Pokemon. that I like never get to use Sharpedo. I feel like Sharpedo in like every mainline game, it's just not a very common Pokemon. Punch, you're a Machop. Machoke's always good. Rest in peace. Losing our Machoke here is terrible, but the worst part is losing Sharpedo, one of our fastest and most reliable Pokemon, but like I said earlier, Dark-type Pokemon are just cursed in this entire run. Next, we surf north of Rustboro City for a Jigglypuff encounter that we named Balloon, then I immediately forget about it for the next like 2 streams, and clear out the Team Aqua hideout and fight Tate and Liza. Alright, Cat, let's go for Shadow Ball and the Claydol, and then also, let's just double target it. Goes for Calm Mind, that's totally fine, basically a wasted turn. And then Earthquake, there's the Earthquake, just over half. That is so scary. Okay, good damage. This should be the knockout. Thank you. Oh man, Claydol is such an annoying Pokemon, dude. Into Solrock, Flamethrower, Psychic, Solar Beam, Sunny Day. I will just double target the Xatu. Going for a Calm Mind, another wasted turn. Although it's not really that wasted because if it starts going for attacking moves, that's kind of scary. But also, what attacking moves does it have? Besides Psychic. You know what? This might have been a misplay. I think I should have let it set up. Because it's never gonna go for a move that does that much damage to me. It's gonna only go for Confuse Ray. And I already have Person Berries. There's Lunatone. Yeah, now I just double target the Solrock. Hypnosis, skillfully dodge, that's huge. Flamethrower on Cat dead. I don't know how we lived that. That was a sun boosted Flamethrower. I know it's not Stab, but still. Wow. Huge. It cannot touch Cat. So Cat is safe to stay in even though it's in the red. There's nothing Lunatone can do. Perfect. I definitely overthought that battle. I tend to do that with a lot of things, just overthinking it. But sometimes, just clicking your strong moves against Pokemon who can't touch you is the best option, especially when you prioritize hitting the one Pokemon they have that can touch you. Absol was the MVP of that fight, with Dusclops helping out a lot too, but Absol is a dark type after all, so we have to be careful with it because they're cursed. Next, we can clear out Team Magma in the Space Center and get a Sunstone to finally evolve Gloom into Blossom. We also get a Horsey named Seahorse that I use later on, do a cool Walk on Water glitch here, and then do some more lore stuff and fight Archie. With Rayquaza saving the world or whatever, we can finally shift our focus back on becoming the champion and fight Juan for the final gym badge. I take out Wobbuffet to try to get some cheeky Teos against his mostly special attacking team, and also take out Seadra of all things, which surprisingly matched up pretty well against his team, as well as this Grumpig that we have since it has Shockwave, because I thought it was our only Pokemon with access to Electric-type move until I later realized that we could have just got Jigglypuff, and then take some of our Grass-type Pokemon, of course. Come on, Needlearm. Okay, perfect start. Now be dumb and send out Whiscash next. I just want to one-shot that thing. Celio. Okay, that's a smart play. It's probably gonna go for a Nice-type move here. So I think I go to Pig. I have Thick Fat. Water Pulse is a bit annoying. There's Aura Beam. How much damage is that gonna actually do? Oh, nothing. How much is gonna do? I have no idea. Just barely over half. Another Psychic can get the knockout. Perfect. I think Crawdon's gonna come in now, although Crawdon has no Dark-type move. There's the Crawdon. Goes for Taunt. Okay. I feel like it might live a hit, though. No, dude, Cacturne is so strong. Okay, you go right to the Kingdra here. So Kingdra is gonna go for Ice Beam. I'm gonna be a bit crazy and stay in. I think we can live one. Double Team. Oh, I forgot about Double Team. We still land the Needlearm. That's like solid damage. There's Ice Beam. There's no way this one-shot KOs. It's not Stab. Okay, that was really close. There's Ice Beam. Let's go for Encore, actually. Okay, we're locking it to Water Pulse now. It gets the first Confusion? Are you kidding me? The 10%? And I missed the Encore, brother. Miracle, please land. Miracle, please land. Do not hit yourself again, Wobbuffet. Do not hit yourself again, Wobbuffet. Do not hit yourself again, Wobbuffet. Do not hit yourself again. We have Shockwave on Grumpig and also Thick Fat, so if it goes for Ice Beam, it's not going to do that much damage, but it goes for Water Pulse. I'm going to Shockwave just so I don't miss. I feel like we're going to... It hasn't gone for Rest yet. There's the potion. It's a Hyper, so it's going to go back to full HP. Dude, these double teams are devious. We land a Twister, though. How much is he even going to do? It's like not a lot. Another Confusion off the Water Pulse, and then I hit myself. If I hit myself again, I think I'm screwed. Although you went for Ice Beam, not Water Pulse. That should do less damage. If I hit myself, I'm not going to die, but I absolutely have to switch. Miss. Eat this Water Pulse. Eat this Water Pulse. Eat the... Okay, if I land the Slash, that's really big. We land. Crit, 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 crit. I did nothing. There's an ice beam. So water pulse did 48. This should do about 48. That did... I forgot how much HP I had. 80. I did like 51. Okay. I should take a hit. I should take a hit. It did 51. Of course you get the crit. You know, you get the 10% confusions, and then you get the crit on top of it. Our dark types are just destined to die. I've come to the conclusion. I have like nothing else to do. There's a very strong possibility I just miss. I do not think Ice Beam's gonna KO though. Yeah, it did less than half. But we miss. We could stay in. I might be able to take another hit actually, because Citrus Berry plus this little bit of healing from Giga Drain should put us out of range of an Ice Beam unless he gets a crit. And actually, we're not gonna activate our Citrus Berry because we healed first. Resto Chesto. That's a devious strategy. I think it's +6 evasion now. What are the odds that it actually ran out of Ice Beams, by the way? It kind of did go for a lot, and it's not going for another one. Let's go back to Seahorse then, because I resist water. 59. Okay, never mind. You're just really weak. We can take one more, then we gotta switch again. Okay, that's a big land, but like, it's just gonna go for rest. Unless the AI is really dumb and is like, oh, I have no Chesto Berry, so no more rest. Okay, I'm gonna be a bit risky and stay in because I think we could live a hit. It's doing 15 or so. We have 19 left. Perfect. We live with 5. No. Do not hit yourself in confusion and die. That was the most BS death this entire run. You get another Water Pulse confusion to then have me hit myself. What are the odds of that? A 10% chance into a 25% chance. We have to live a hit and land the Psychic. Live a hit, land the Psychic. Please, 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 please. Whiscash is slow. It's probably going for Water Pulse here because it sees the KO. Cacturn should be faster. Earthquake. Cacturn, please. Cacturn, please. Cacturn, please. Okay, hear me out, chat. If I don't knock out with Needle Arm, I die. So I absorb. Why'd you Water Pulse there, idiot? Do not confuse me. Okay, this should heal me out of range of an Earthquake. Rain Dance like an idiot. Okay, so we lost our Blossom there. I genuinely thought it was over there. The amount of times we got confused off of Water Pulse. So here's the thing, Water Pulse is a 10% chance to confuse, and it went for less than 20. So in theory, it should have confused twice. It went for all of them, but it didn't. It probably went for like 12. And we hit ourselves a lot. Man, that was, thankfully the AI is dumb and didn't go for rest again on Kingdra. If it went for rest again, it was over. We, of course, lost another Dark-type Pokemon in this fight, and on top of that, we somehow lost a Grass-type Pokemon in the Water-type gym. Only I can manage that. We also lost all of our Dark-type Pokemon that we possibly have access to, except for Cacturn, so Cacturn, I'm really praying for you. Headed into the Elite Four, I remember I have this Armaldo, and also take out our Wigglytuff with the strategy of using Armaldo to Fury Cut everything, but Armaldo's really weak, so I have to switch to Cacturn pretty early to reset the Intimidate, then go back to Armaldo, take a takedown, put this Muddiana to about half health, take a crunch, go down to a lot lower than I want to, do Fury Cutter again, and miss the knockout. My strategy was to Fury Cutter everything, and it's really not working out, Armaldo. Granted, I've never used you, and you go down to even more HP after taking a crunch, and finally knock out the Mightyena, and it's really not looking too great for us as I stay in on Crawdon, forgetting that, you know, water types exist and I'm a rock type, and lose our fossil like 5 minutes after we started using it. So go to our new balloon as Crawdon goes for Swords Dance. Absolutely terrifying because, you know, balloons don't like swords, especially when they're dancing. But we narrowly miss the knockout, take a strength after the Swords Dance. Crawdon falls in love with us because who wouldn't love us? Then we knock it out. Onto Shiftry, it's annoying in double teams, we get it pretty low. Take a Swagger. I don't like being swaggered because then we're confused and we hit ourselves as Balloon just does. So I kind of have to switch now and go into Snake, but for some reason the only good attacking move that this Shiftry has is Extra Sensory, which does over half. I don't understand it. Why does it not have a Stab Dark type move or a Stab Grass type move? Whatever, I go to Cacturn to be immune to the Psychic type attack, and we get confused by Swagger, but we land the Pin Missile, which is 400% super effective, and knock out this Shiftry, which we missed the encounter on so early on, getting our revenge. Then into Absol, another Pokemon we lost. We get swaggered or confused, break out of confusion, go for Pin Missile as they Swords Dance, and we get a critical hit on the first hit. But it's a 5-hit move, so or a multi-hit move that can hit up to 5 times. So I don't think it mattered, and down it goes. Then finally, the Honor Battle. Cacturn v Cacturn, Mono on Mono. Yes, we have 9 levels on it. We outspeed, go for Pin Missile, and prove we are the superior Cactus, headed into the fight against Phoebe and her Ghost-type Pokemon, which we don't really match up too well against, and I'm a little scared of, mainly because she has Pokemon with Ice Beam. So, we lead to Viper, we have Crunch, we can take out this lead Dusclops pretty easily, although getting confused is really annoying. Why do so many trainers in this area have Confuse Ray and Swagger? I don't get it. Either way, down goes the first Pokemon, then we go to Cacturn, take out the Banette in one-hit KO, which is a big surprise. Then I get really confident we can take out the Dusclops in one hit as well, but we don't take it out in one hit. Knock it down pretty low to activate Citrus Berry after taking an Ice Beam, one of the scariest moves that we could possibly take here, but we narrowly live because cactuses never die, or actually they do. I have a cactus and it's kind of dead. I should probably throw it out. But we activate the Citrus Berry, go for Feint Attack, and finally knock out the Dusclops, although our cactus is not in the best shape, and I thought I'd take a Shadow Ball. Why did I think I'd take a Shadow Ball? I don't know. We don't take a Shadow Ball, so I guess cactuses do die. Rest in peace, Cactus. You were a Dark type, though, so it was bound to happen. We go into our Snake, go for Crunch, miss the knockout, shift around a bit, and get the knockout with our Pig. And then next we have Glacia, and let's just go to the live battle for this one, because this was a doozy. Now, I'm just not going to get frozen, chat. You don't understand. Just don't get frozen. It's that easy. Look, critical hit. Good sign. That is a sign of good things to come. Lely, the Pokemon we couldn't get because it was low tide or whatever, that's gonna do like no damage. See, that's actually a little, that's a decent bit of damage. It's a little scary, but Flamethrower does more. And then you're gonna go for a stupid move. Okay, you're not gonna go for a stupid move. You're gonna probably speed. Okay, Balloon got 2 Pokemon down. Celio, I probably can't live a hit. I think I go to Pig. I should have stayed in. I missed the Blizzard. I also have Thick Fat, which is something to keep in mind. Alright, I'm gonna play around the potion here a little bit, or at least try to, by shockwaving, and then maybe putting it out of potion range. That's potion range. Oh, but you're gonna die Double Edge, idiot. Or not. I should've went for Psychic. I think Psychic would've died to Double Edge. Oh, now I get the special defense drop? I mean, that's fine. I'll still get the kill here. The Hail is mildly annoying, though. Down goes Celia number 2. Now it's just Glalie and a Walrein. It has Explosion, though. It could just kill me here. I'm just gonna kill it, though. I'm just gonna one-shot it. Oh, you have Shadow Ball? Wait, the Hail, stop! It's gonna go for Hail here, I think. There's no way it Explosions. It's gonna go for Hail, or it's gonna go for an Ice-type move. Let's go Snake. Oh, or Shadow Ball. That works too, I guess. Why are you faster than a snake? A poisonous snake. Oh, there's the poison. I think she has another full restore. She does have another full restore. Ooh, I am in a little bit of trouble, chat. I'm in a lot of bit of trouble, chat. How much is Shadow Ball doing? Not a lot. Hail continues to fall. I have to Surf. Do not get a drop off this. Good. Surf might knock out here. Good. Although, now she has a Walrein. I don't know what I do for a Walrein, chat. I'm gonna try Facade and see how much it does. It's going for Surf? Dude, that's so much damage for a Surf. That's a critical hit. What if I Ice Beam, get a Freeze? Can you even freeze an Ice type? Well, let's go for it again. Because I think I can take another one. Oh, but you can paralyze. You can paralyze me, but I can't freeze an Ice type. I think it's over, chat. Something needs to die here. Stuart Little was a great movie, and you were named after the movie Stuart Little. And now you're dead. But it's fine, because Balloon's gonna be faster and gonna knock out with a Thunderbolt. I'm calling it. Thunderbolt KO. And if I don't KO, it's gonna get a Para. It's gonna get full Para. I'll live the hit. I'll live the hit. I'll live the hit. Balloon, you're deceptively really good. I probably should have used you much sooner, but it's fine. Because Pig. Confuse Ray Cheese. That's all we got left, chat. We're not gonna get knocked out with the Psychic. Confuse Ray Cheese. Give me the Confuse Ray Cheese. Hit yourself. Yo, wait a sec. Hold up. Hold up. We might mess around and beat her. No. It did not hit itself in confusion. Actually, okay, Snake might actually kill, but I don't know where we go from here. Probably not then. And you're faster? Chat. Once again, we fall short in the Elite Four. This time went better than the first time on Fire Red Leaf Green. We did so well. Somehow, every single Dark-type Pokemon was cursed. I should have saw that coming, and I should have never taken a Dark-type Pokemon to the Elite Four. I let the darkness consume me, chat. And it was our ultimate downfall. It definitely wasn't anything I did. It definitely wasn't me not playing optimally. While we may not have achieved the ultimate goal of becoming the champion with the worst possible Pokemon we can use, a common theme for my videos, by the way, is not becoming the champion, we still had a lot of fun. I definitely recommend that you guys watch these live, linked in the description, because playing along live with viewers in chat is just way more fun. One day we will consistently win and become the champion of our Nuzlocke, but it's all about the journey, not the destination, and comparing my death box this time to previous ones, we're getting there, eventually.